They've been dealt one of their toughest matchups early in the season, but there is hope. One of their coaches has found what they think is a key weakness. The decision now, how exactly to exploit it.
Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the New York Jets and the Baltimore Ravens. On the visitor's sideline, a look at the Jets head coach. His guys in the midst of a brutal stretch. They have lost 8 of their last 9. His counterpart on the Ravens side is John Harbaugh. His guys come in off what he described as a
set for kickoff here at Baltimore's M&T Bank Stadium. Today, a battle out of the AFC. It's the New York Jets and the Baltimore Ravens.
Ladies and gentlemen,
On the visitor's sideline, a look at their head coach. His side hasn't had much to celebrate as of late. Losers of 8 of their last 9. Facing off with him, that is head coach John Harbaugh of the Ravens. His guys with the crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins. So happy you could join us today. I'm Kate Scott with Brock Heward. It is time for some football. And we're underway from the bank. Evans now to return. He stopped on the run back of the 27. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
As a QB in this league, if you're going to finish a game with no touchdowns on that side of the stat sheet, well, you better finish it with no interceptions as well. Even if last week was an uneventful contest for him throwing the football, he did what he needed to do to help them come away with the most important stat, the win.
And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. To the left and reeled in by Hopkins. And he takes this up to the 34-yard line. That's a gain of 4 on the play. Oh boy, there was someone injured on that play, and it didn't take long to ID who, right? It's DeAndre Hopkins in need of some assistance. Third down, 1 yard to go. Henry's going to try to pick it up. Disappointing way to begin this one as he is stopped for no gain, and 3 plays in, Brock. They're already facing 4th down.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
The Ravens going to punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. Takes it in at the 21. And he's brought down before the return gets far. So the Jets take the field for their first drive. And amidst the veterans, it's this rookie quarterback leading them out.
There were times, I'll be honest with you, Kate, that I wish I played baseball. Because you have a bad outing, like this QB did last week with no touchdowns, a couple interceptions. In baseball, you get to play the next day. You get to flush it right away. He's had to sit on it all week long, and you know he wants to rectify it here. All I could tell him there was good luck. You get a safety all over a run like that, they could just smell it like a shark with blood in the water. And you feel fortunate if you're even able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They give on second to Hall. He's drive forward halted after a couple of yards. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Completed over the middle. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The Ravens and Lamar Jackson ready to go again on offense. And it's not just a blip for him this year. He's been one of their go-to scorers on the ground as we get through the heart of this season, leading all quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Now Jackson off the play action. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Trying again, following the sack. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down.
First sack, wobbled the cart. This one, I think, sent it off the rails entirely. Taking the L on each of the first 2 plays leaves this offense looking at a very unlikely 3rd down pickup.
So a really tough spot here. This is 3rd and a country mile. Back to throw. Here's Jackson. He'll set up the screen for Henry. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. Where I sit and judge the defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field. Not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. Now for the 2nd time this game, we get a look at the New York offense. They didn't start the game off like they wanted, Brock. Still searching for that opening 1st down as they take the field a 2nd time. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. That's incomplete left side.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. And that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
2nd and 10 now. Throw left side. Taylor has it. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball. You and I know, Kate, it's on average about 60 to 65 plays a game, somewhere between 10 and 12 third downs. And what you don't want to do is start 0 for 2 in that column.
Takes this in at the 25. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Baltimore running its offense out now. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Space on the right. He's got room. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens take the lead on the first play of the drive. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Stout all set to send this one away. On the return, here comes Kene Wangu. Making some progress here. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And Brock, these guys are still searching. They are still searching for their first points, but beyond that, they don't even have a first down yet.
Not even one?
No, they're still searching. I know. They start the drive at home. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. They'll try and throw it here. Set up the screen here for Hall. This gets forward a little, not a ton, to the 35. Justin Matabike making that stop. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Here's a throw. It's caught by Wilson. And he's got them quite the gain here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. First carry here for Braylon Allen. This is ahead for about 5. Jair Alexander with the stop.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And he's going to set them up with a first down on a huge gain.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. On the counter, Hall. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Good defense tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles, well, they stuff the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
He brings it in. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Hall is in for the New York touchdown. The Jets reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Brees Hall with the touchdown. Harrison Mevis on to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jets tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Here's Carter on the return. Jukes out a one-stop. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. Play action. Here's Jackson. Andrews has it, working downfield. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Another run for Henry. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to the bank in just a moment. Welcome back. Second quarter about to start. Ravens with a chance for at least 3, maybe 6. It's Henry on the counter. And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up second and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7.
From the 17. Oh, they tried the lateral. It's a live ball. And the Jets recover it. Well, no look on his first look of the game.
You know, Kate, defenders today are top. Don't just go get the sack. Go get the sack and the fumble. It's become an art form. Making that strip sack, and that play was a masterpiece.
The Jets and Brees Hall about set to go on offense. And he is the NFL leader in rushing yards as we work through November. He's hoping an excellent season can continue as such here. Jets getting ready for this first and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Here we go, second and 9. Throw right side, caught by Wilson. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. All plays on the table here for third and 3. Back to throw. Same guy, Wilson again. And He is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain, turning it into an explosive play.
He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Travis Jones, the man in on that tackle. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. He's dropping back to throw. That's incomplete on 2nd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Throw on 3rd down. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. And the Ravens will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, okay, I guess we've got a couple of very giving teams today, Brock. One side coughs it up with a fumble, then the other side graciously hands it right back with the interception.
Hey, listen, if you like playmaking defenses, then you like this game right here. These defenses, they're the ones supplying the big plays, and they're putting their stamp on this game.
1st down, here's Lamar. Connects with Bateman. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
At the 30-yard line.
From the gun, a run for Henry. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
From the gun, Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
To get home and hit and impact the quarterback at this level, well, typically you got to do what this defense is doing, and that's keeping an offense off balance. Change up your looks. Rotate your personnel. Throw in some wrinkles. And once again, go hit that quarterback.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Jets have their offense ready to go again. Their last series sure was looking like points up until that interception, Brock. Hopefully they can move the ball similarly well as they take over here. A give left side for Hall. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Setting up a throw. Has him on the quick hitter. Going to have some space inside the 35. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Coming right is Hall. Jukes one defender. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas, and you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. He'll try it left with Allen. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well...
And in, touchdown, New York! The Jets take a 2nd quarter lead. Breece Hall with the touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Mevis now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7.
Ravens 7.
Mevis ready to send this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. They've stalled out since that first touchdown, Brock, while their opponents have done the opposite. They've heated up, and their original 7-point lead, now a deficit of 7. The drive begins with Henry. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did. That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Jackson now on 3rd. Complete to Henry on the check down. And he's Cloten Stout on now to punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. They found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. The Jets stand receipts, and the results so far, I'd say very promising. Nice field position for the... That's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
First down, New York.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it.
Hey, you know, it's one thing to make some... You do not want to be a mistake repeater.
Henry gets it here to start the drive. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd down at the 42-yard line.
Lamar out of the pistol. This one's caught. It's Andrews near the sideline. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. It's the Ravens, who have 1st and 10. New set of downs for him at the 38. Out of the gun, Henry. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd down.
Lamar now from the gun. Puts some power on a deep one left. Defender runs right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Motioning left is their running back. Here he is on 3rd and long. Throwing this back in the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Here's Jordan Stout coming on again to punt. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. And this is the punt you want every time. He bounces out of bounds and sticks him inside their own 10. The Jets and Brees Hall about set to go on offense. And this close to their end zone, they have got to be careful, but still enough time that they could mount something of a drive here before the half. And he's going to pay off this 1st down run with a nice pickup of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd
and manageable. He's throwing. Short pass brought in. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st down, Jets.
To throw here on 1st down. Dumps it off to his running back. That's being sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that 1st down because you call a screen on 1st, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. even a minimal gain to stay on pace. But instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. The Jets take their first time out. They are throwing it again. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Gets it to him on the screen. Still has some space inside the 35. They get 28 out of that play. And it's good enough for a New York first down. And he's up across 200 yards now in this opening half. That's beyond simply a good start for him. This is the type of game where he's been taking the lead on carrying his offense forward however he can. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick. They'll throw it again. Buys time, rolling right. And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms. But it slips through. 2nd down coming up. Nevis able to knock it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hansen.
Our tour of the NFL starts now. It begins in Houston. The Texans at home to take on the Buffalo Bills. And it's Ray Davis. Well done here. It's a touchdown. The Bills get another win. It's now 9 straight as they get the job done in this one. From there, Kansas City, here we come. Let's check in on the Chiefs as they host the Indianapolis Colts. And this is Jonathan Taylor. He'll take this one in from 2 yards out. This one's gone to the half. We're all tied up at 7 apiece. And time now for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the NFL. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
As always, a hat tip to our buddy Scott Hansen for his hard work there during the break, as we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our 3rd quarter. Stout all set to send this one away. Wangu now to return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Jets headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. On 1st down, here comes Hall. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 30-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Hits his running back. Continuing to move past the 45. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
On the handoff, Allen. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd down.
From the 41. Throwing the out route complete. And they make the play at the 39 just before he can pick up that first down. Here we go, third and less than a yard. Now looking to throw. Cook is hit, he fumbles it. And this is picked up by the Ravens. And they get to him and tackle him on the return, but will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. So that was held on the offense, and a quick declination from the defense means this stands as a turnover. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Flying down the middle with Henry. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
That's got to be so frustrating for the running. You're fighting the good fight. You even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Completed over the middle. Well, this certainly makes the third down easier. Nearly avoided it altogether. Gain of 10 right up near that marker now. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Turning to Henry on third. And he'll be out of bounds just a yard or two short of that 25. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
And this throw is knocked away, incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Pass pulled in by Henry. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. 4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They'll run here with Henry. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. 6 yards from there. It's going to be second and goal.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and goal.
Fullback's got it. Look at the power. And he's in for the touchdown. The Ravens start the second half with some needed points. If there's an argument for continuing to rely on a fullback, Brock, it is plays just like that that remind us. They're pretty good at barreling in for touchdowns when they're given the chance.
And you know the greatest fullback name ever? Maybe you need to name your son Sam Gash. Because that dude, when I think fullback, I think Sam Gash just gashing people for touchdowns.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Xavier Gibson now to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Jets, down receiver Garrett Wilson back out to take possession. And I think by this point we can all agree, Brock, that he is not going to be stopped until the clock stops at the end of this game. He just continues to make catches count in this second half. New York to the line. First and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Connects with his back. Hall. And he gets back to the line, but no more. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Looking to the air here. Completed to his running back. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
That one ends up a gain of 6. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
First down, Jets.
He'll throw it yet again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. And now they face second down. They'll go right side with Hall. Looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Tackled on the play by Marlon Humphrey. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. So now here's 3rd and 5. Back now, pressure on its way. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. Back to throw it. Headed out right. He finds him beyond the marker. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a 13-yard pickup, and no worry at all on their side from being able to reach that marker on 4th down. That was impressive. Handoff running left. Here's Hall. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road for what looked like a very plain play. That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Finds the in route complete. And he will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
And that throw doesn't lead to 6. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Still sticking with the passing game. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for the back that time. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
And he's got it. Had to lay out for it, but touchdown. The Jets make it a 9-point advantage. Breece Hall with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here. But his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his 2nd touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Yep. Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. Mevis now for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Jets make it a 10-point ball game.
24. Ravens 14. Harrison Mevis to kick off.
Mevis ready to send this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson are ready to go again on offense. And you can see with the stats there, such a weapon for this offense to utilize week in and week out. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's running with it. Just the defender. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
It's a gain of
1 play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Henry. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
That's good for a Baltimore Raven. 1st and 10 at the
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 27-yard line.
From the 27. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Brandon Stevens has it.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Well, nickel has really become the base defense for so many teams in the league because the passing game has become so prevalent today. It really makes it so much more difficult to find an open throwing lane. It gives defenses a lot more speed on the back end to step in front of passes just like that.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. They start the drive with Hall. And he's going to wind up in the red for this play back at the 8.
He's taken down back in his own 8-yard line.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's the Jets who have it with a lead, but this win is not secure just yet. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Pass play now. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
17 yards.
It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
12 yards on that play and a good call nets him the 1st. They'll go play action. Throw left side. Taylor has it. And on 1st down, only gets about a yard here. And the defender there to force him out. They'll come to the line here. 2nd and 9. So early movement from the backfield, Brock. They jumped the gun a bit. And that brings out the flag. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Here's 2nd and 14. This is on target to Xavier Gibson. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd down.
And the Ravens go in nickel, 3rd down. He's going to throw this one. He set up the screen here for Hall. Get some space around midfield. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. And that play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Shotgun hands out for Allen. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
They give on 2nd to Hall. He still has room inside the 30. And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Breece Hall with the touchdown.
Just knowing the competitor that this fella is, he kind of knew once he caught that 2nd touchdown, he was going to try all he could and get the equalizer on the ground. 2 through the air, 2 on the ground. Just a monster kind of game.
Point after by Mevis is good. And the Jets take a 3-possession lead.
Ravens 14. Harrison
Mevis ready to send this one away. Returning it from the 4. This makes it up to the 25. Now the Ravens all set for another possession. And we'll see if they go right back to the passing game here, coming off the interception they threw in enemy territory. From the gun, a run for Henry. That one only good for a couple. It's second down.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
This is Henry on second. Hits a seam at the 40. And he's finally brought down at the 45-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Ball on the 45, first and 10.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Another run for Henry. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
Brings up second and 8.
From the gun, Jackson. Now here he goes. Escapes a defender. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Lamar's going to keep this one. Across the 20, continuing to work. And what a big play that was on first down, but we also have a flag. This might be coming back. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. Receiver in motion, going left. Changing it up here, Jackson. Dumps it off to his running back. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second down at the Jets' 27-yard line.
Lamar now from the gun. He's got some air under this one, deep down the middle. Has it at the back of the end zone, but the throw carries him out of bounds. It's incomplete.
Kate, you could hear the roar of the crowd celebrating the touchdown, but not so fast. Catch looked good. You got to get both feet down as well.
Now Jackson on third down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Desperation time here. Has his man, it's cut by Andrews. What a call. They wind up with 12 on fourth down and pull off the conversion.
That's another Baltimore's first down.
They'll motion a tight end left.
14-yard line.
First down, here's Lamar. This is Cox going right back to Andrews. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. Going jumbo set on this first and goal.
Baltimore first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Play fake, Jackson. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens get it back to within 2 possessions. Well, Brock, we don't see this often, but love it whenever we do. The fullback, the target on that one, and he ends up with 6.
You're absolutely right, Kate. You don't see fullbacks utilize that much, but man, when you do have a weapon like that, it stretches a defense so thin. Big time touchdown. Yes, by a fullback.
21. Ravens 21.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Gibson now to return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Jets offense now set to take over. New York to the line, first and 10. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yeah, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Give to Allen out of the shotgun. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, about for the 1000th time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or 2 ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
He intercepts stops it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
Okay, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitance. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's 2nd and 5. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Jets are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run the football. Run it.
The Jets and Breece Hall about set to go on offense. They're up by 2 scores, Brock, but we've got some time left, so they still need to mount a drive here. They'll start this one out with Hall. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, 2nd down.
Breece Hall, the ball carrier. He was brought down at the 28-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. On the give. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Jets, moments from handing them their first loss of the year. 3rd and just 2 to go. He'll throw it. It's caught by Wilson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. Solid running here. That's 9 yards as he brings up 2nd down. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Here's Hall once more. And he can't escape, Brock. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage.
Back at the 43-yard line.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Now they'll throw out of the gun. This finds its target. That's Taylor. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
On 1st down, here comes Hall. That's some decent running there. Gets him 4. It's going to be 2nd down. We've got an injury stoppage here, and no, not what any of us want to see. You remember the injury his rookie year. It's Breece Hall hurts on the play. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So it's a road win for the Jets. Well, Brock, I think it's safe to say that the top-ranked defense in the NFL probably going to take a couple of hits to its status after this one. We have not seen an opponent score against them like this very often, if at all, this season.
Yeah, I think what it shows you, too, Kate, is even for an elite defense, there's still holes and weaknesses to be found and taken advantage of. Yeah. It took a whole bunch of effort, some great masterful game planning, but this offense found ways to score against a pretty salty defensive unit.
That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. It's a well-earned win for the Jets as we say so long from Baltimore.
2/3 of the season has come and gone. I'm Scott Hansen, and your weekly recap for week number 12 is up now. Plenty to get to. Let's start in Baltimore. The Ravens at home to take on the New York Jets. And it's Breece Hall. 43 yards for the touchdown. The Jets get the victory here. They win it by 10. From there, let's go to Music City, Nashville, Tennessee. Check in on the Titans as they play host to the Seattle Seahawks. And it's the rookie, Cam Ward. He's going to find a man. It's an 11-yard touchdown pass. The Titans are going to come away with the victory. They win it by 3 scores. One more to bring you up. Let's go to Arlington. The Cowboys taking on the Eagles. And this is Javonte Williams. He's looking for an opening, gonna find it, a 17-yard touchdown on the ground. The Cowboys find a way to pull this one out as they escape with the narrow win. And that's a wrap for this week. For all the hardworking men and women in the studio, Scott Hansen saying goodnight. We'll see you again next week right here on EA Sports.